In this video we will discuss on how to modify the elements of a tuple. As tuple are immutable, so the elements in a tuple cannot be updated. If we try to update any element of a tuple, then we get an error message as tuple object does not support item assignment. However, if there is a requirement to modify the element of a tuple, then there is a workaround which can be used as: first, we can convert the tuple into a list. Once converted into list, then we can do any operations as inserting any new records or updating existing elements in the list. Once done, we can convert the list back to tuple. Let's test the modification of tuple elements using a program. A tuple named tuple A is initialized with 4 values as A, B, C, and D. We will mention the forward indexing of the values as it helps to understand the modification that will be performed. Character A has index 0 and final character D has index of 3. So now let's try to modify the tuple elements. Suppose we want to modify the tuple element at index 0 from value A to value A1. So we need to specify the tuple name as tuple A followed by the index name as 0 in square bracket equals the new value, which is string A1. Print statement is added to print the complete tuple again after the change are made. Once executed, we can see that we are getting an error message as tuple object does not support item assignment. This is because tuples are immutable, so we cannot modify its elements. We will see an alternative for modifying the element of a tuple. First, we need to convert the list into tuple by using the list keyword followed by the tuple name in parenthesis. Adding print statement to print the list elements. When executed, we can see that tuple has been converted into list and both are printed with exactly same values. Next, we will modify the element at index 0 from character A to A1. Also, a new element E is added using the append method. The append method appends the elements at the end of the tuple. Adding print statement to print the list after making those 2 changes. When executed, we can see that the character A has been replaced by A1 and character E has been added at the end of the tuple. Now, we will convert the list back to tuple using the keyword tuple with the list name in parenthesis. Adding print statements to print the updated tuple. When executed, we can see that the original tuple is now modified. The character A is now modified to character A1. And addition of an extra element as character E. Finally, let's check if a tuple can be extended using list or string or another tuple. Creating a new tuple by joining tuple A with the string A, by using the plus operator. When executed, we can see that an error is thrown stating that we can concat only tuple to tuple and not with strings. Changing the string concat to list and executing the program again. We again get the same error stating that we can concat only tuple to tuple and not with list. So, now adding tuple A with tuple B using the plus operator. When executed, we can see that the tuple C has not the values from both the tuples. So these are the different ways in which we can modify an elements in the tuple.